Hi, I'm Skylar, and I go to the Urban School of San Francisco, and I'm a rising sophomore. For my final project at Blue Stamp, I made a tabletop robot, which is a robot that can roam around a table, but once it reaches an edge, it doesn't fall off and backs away. I'll demonstrate it for you. So to make this robot, I used acrylic for the chassis, which was laser cut, and there were some problems initially with that, with the scaling, because the designs were on Adobe Illustrator, and some of them were scaled too big. But I thought, well, if the whole thing is scaled, then it'll be fine because everything will be the same ratio. But it wasn't, because I needed the components that I had, such as like the servos for the motors, didn't fit in the holes designated for them when the designs were originally made. And for the technology used for the edge detection, I use IR sensor modules, which are like a combination of an IR LED, an infrared LED, and an infrared sensor. So what these do is it sends out an infrared signal, and if it receives it, it tells the Arduino, which is the computer, if it's received it or if it hasn't. So depending on if it has or hasn't received an IR signal, it'll give the Arduino a 1 or a 0. And depending on those numbers, the servos will do certain things. So I wrote a bunch of if statements saying, well, if both of them are 0, meaning they're both on the table, wheels should move forward, and they both move at the same speed to go make the robot go forward, and if it goes off the edge, it turns back. Some of the main challenges for this were definitely getting the sensors to read on the Arduino. They take some really fine tuning that can get thrown off really easily, so that took quite a lot of time to get those right. And also just learning to code. I had never coded before coming to Blue Stamp, and now I have a good knowledge of it, so that's pretty great. But that was definitely very tricky. I think from here on out, I'd like to add some sensors on the back, so if it turns and it goes off the back, it'll detect the edge and do the same thing. And I'd also like to clean up the wiring and maybe solder it to a proto board to make it look nicer. Thank you.